Good afternoon, everyone. I am Christina Daly from the Department of ECE, SNS College of Technology. In this lecture series, we are going to discuss about the linear block codes. So let us recall before entering into the topic data transmission errors. What happens when the data is transmitted through a noisy channel? So we know that some bits that can be changed into 0 to 1 or 1 to 0. So we have to ensure the data integrity. So for that purpose, we are using special codes to detect and correct these errors. So there are so many codes available. So in that codes, I have taken the first code as the linear block codes. So this is the structure of the linear block codes. What are all the things we are having means the first one will be the data bits. The redundant bits, it is nothing but the extra bits. The code word is assigned, and what are all the error detection and the error correction techniques available. Here I am going to transmit the original information. At that time the parity bits can be added for the error checking. So there will be a combination of both data and the parity bits, and we have to ensure the data integrity in the transmission. So here we are going to discuss about the empathy and define part. We are incorporating DT concept in this LPC. So we have to identify the problem statement. So here there will be noise. So the noise will be induced in the digital communication, and there will be a satellite links. So here the links will be vulnerable to single bit errors, and in wireless communication we are going to face a lot of channels. While defining that part, we are having the encoding, error detection as well as the error corrections. So here the code words have been checked for the error detection, and the data has been encoded, and we are using the error correction technologies. So here we are having the ideate and prototype. So here we are going for one of the code which is nothing but the Hamming code. So why we are going for the Hamming code means it satisfies the condition. Here we are adding parity bits. So how we are going to implement how many parity bits are added. Suppose if we have taken 7, 4 means 3 parity bits will be or needed. The prototype, so we have to encode the message through, if it is through a noisy channel, and it may introduce some errors. The receiver uses the parity check matrix to identify the errors, and it will identify as well as it will correct the errors in the received code words. So how the linear block codes has been used? It is one of the error control coding technique that has been used in the digital communication errors to detect and correct the errors during data transmission. At that time, the redundant bits or the parity bits that has been added to the original data to make the code more robust. Here we are having two parameters. That two parameters can be defined by the linear block code. One is message bits, that is original data. The next one will be the coded bits, that is message plus parity bits. So here I have taken an example for 7, 4. So here, what is the input data available? The original data. Here, the original data of the length k bits is received. So here, I have divided into the fixed block size, and finally it is transmitted. Here, I am going to compare some of the encoding methods with this linear block codes. There are so many encoding methods we are having. The linear block code, cyclic code, convolutional code, Hamming code, Reed-Solomon. Later we will discuss about all these encoding methods. Here we are having fixed length blocks in LBC, cyclic code, Hamming code and Reed-Solomon, and in convolutional code it will be in the form of the continuous tree. So, in order to introduce the linear block codes, let us know what are all the things, what are all the topics that has been available in this linear block codes, the mathematical properties. It should be in the form of the code structure. The code structure will be in the form of foundation, and the error correction and detection, we are using the LBC. In applications, we are using the real world things. There will be process of code manipulation, and there will be a core concept of the coding theory. So where we are using this LBC means we are using in the satellite communication, wireless communication, telemetry, in order to ensure the accurate sensor data in the telemetry system. In wireless, the signal fading in the 4G, 5G technologies. In satellite communication, it will be correct the errors and interference. So these are the assessment questions regarding this LBC. Thank you.